is Latavius Murray on his way to the Tennessee Titans? Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports, ready to break down the latest around the Tennessee Titans. So the New Orleans Saints, they released their running back Latavius Murray on Tuesday. Now sure, they have Alvin Kamara. They have a few other pieces there. They've actually already released Devonta Freeman this offseason as well. But Pro Football Network released an article about the top 5 teams that should go out and sign the free agent running back. One of the teams that was linked was the Tennessee Titans. When you talk about depth overall at a position, I believe the Titans have maybe the best running back in the entire league. But besides him, it's not pretty whatsoever. No offense to Jeremy McNichols and Sargent there. They're not what you're looking for. And then their other running back, Evans, he just got put on the IR as well. So realistically, you don't have a lot of confidence. And if Evans wouldn't have been put on the IR, I actually think they would have went ahead and cut McNichols because, let's face it here, he was really bad. I mean, in that final preseason game, I believe he had 5 carries for -9 yards. The offseason reports were not solid. So when I think about, okay, if I want a tough-nosed running back that can run behind this offensive line, maybe you go out and get the L train. Sure, he's not Derrick Henry. Breaking news, nobody is Derrick Henry. But he is 6'3", 230 pounds, and he's a tough-nosed running back. So if, God forbid, Henry does fall down and you need another running back to step in, you're not going to trust any of those other players. I'm sorry, you're not. Latavius Murray would be a clear upgrade over anybody that currently the Titans have right now. So what I want you guys to do right now is type S for sign, or I want you to type that P for pass. If you were Tennessee, if you were Mike Vrabel, would you go up, would you pick up the phone and say, hey, I want Latavius Murray on this roster. You guys need to make it happen. If you're like, you know what, yeah, absolutely, type S for sign. If you're like, you know what, I'm going to pass on him, you can type P for pass. I'm going to say, yeah, you go out and you get Latavius Murray because he is the top free agent running back out there. And with guys like Le'Veon Bell signing with the Ravens, with somebody even like Devonta Freeman getting workouts in situations, hell, I mean, no disrespect to Peyton Barber. He just signed with the Raiders. Latavius Murray is a much better running back than all those guys I just mentioned. And when you look at my top 5 free agent running backs left out there, sure, Todd Gurley had a great touchdown numbers last season, but his knees, man, are just, they're worse than a hooker in Las Vegas, let's face it. Then you got Kerryon Johnson, Adrian Peterson, Devonta Freeman. Latavius Murray is clearly the best free agent running back out there. And for a team that, sure, you went out, you got Julio Jones, you have A.J. Brown, you got Josh Reynolds as your wide receiver 3, and Ryan Tannehill is one of the most underappreciated quarterbacks in the league. But you know what? It's still a run-first team. And all I'm trying to do is, just in case Derrick Henry goes down, you got plan B. You don't ever want to use plan B, but once in a while, you got to go ahead and do it. So where do you guys think Latavius Murray is going to sign? Let me know down in the comments section. Coming up real quick here, we're going to be breaking down some of the top 5 most likely destinations for Murray. Before I give you guys my list, what is Chat Sports about? Letting me know down in the comments section. So my top 5 teams for Murray, the Tennessee Titans, and again, these aren't ranked in any particular order. The Las Vegas Raiders, they've been trying out running backs left and right. The New York Jets, I mean, realistically, they don't have much depth there behind Tevin Coleman and then Carter, the guy they just drafted this year. The Miami Dolphins have been looking the entire offseason, and sure, the Ravens just went ahead and added a running back to their 53-man roster and signed Le'Veon Bell to the practice squad, but Murray's better than both of those guys.